Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy the Fice back at it with another Raid Shadow Legends video. But before we get this started, I gotta give the intro. If it's your first time here, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. I definitely love hearing from you guys. Come join us on Discord, come follow us on Twitch when we stream live. All the links are going to be down below, and as I mentioned in the previous recent video, we are going to be getting our first Fice Fam merchant item. Definitely be sure to check out the links below if you definitely do want to show that support, and there's also a Patreon link and all that other good stuff. But let's get right into this content, guys, because I know this is what you're really interested about. So what we're going to be talking about here is how can you grind in this game more efficiently. Now, when we're talking about grinding in this game, we're talking about doing the campaign. We're going to go to that really quick. Now, I do want to make a quick note on this. We're not talking about Lego characters here like Eva that can basically farm this brutal on 12-3 in like 8 seconds flat. We are not talking about that. This video is not for that type of audience. If you have Eva, that is amazing. Congrats to you. You're able to like get 6 stars very quickly. But what I'm really trying to cater to are the people that don't have those type of characters and they just have starter characters like Kael, Gallic, whoever. I have Kael, so I'm going to be using Kael as my character as the baseline, and I'm going to give you also some tools that you can use with the other characters to kind of get you to that place where you farm really quick. Now, the first thing I definitely do want to mention when we're talking about farming 12-3, it could be on normal, it could be on hard, it could be on brutal, it's whatever you are in this area. But the one thing I definitely do want to mention that can speed up your performance regardless of whatever starter character you have. I'm going to take Scartorsus out because he actually slows me down because he survives. We're trying to talk about like grinding up food. The one thing I definitely do want to mention is be sure that if you have Diabolist, she is an amazing character that you always get when you grind in 12-3. And she has a few moves that basically help you grind faster. One of them is, potentially putting a character to sleep. Not really that one that I'm concerned about. It's really the positive charge that is really awesome. She has a move that fills the turn meter of all allies by 15%. So when you're grinding 12-3 on whatever difficulty you're doing it, if you had 3 Diabolists, you could potentially grind this really quick because they're gonna give you 45% meter instantly. Until they die, of course, because obviously they're food, they don't have no items. And they also can increase the buff on all allies for 2 turns. These are really important things when you're dealing with this guy. So the first thing I would tell you that you can carry around with any starter, whoever it is, it doesn't matter. Definitely be sure that as soon as you have a Diabolist, this would be the character that you would want to grind to 3 stars and then to 4 stars to finally make it a 5-star. Don't grind the other characters like perfect example, like don't try to grind these people to 5 stars. Try to grind Diabolist all the way to 5 stars, because while you're grinding these 3 Diabolists up, you're going to get the benefit of those moves. So definitely that's the first thing I do want to mention. It's a really strong key point when you're grinding food, especially when you have a starter character like Kael, Gallic, or whoever. So that's the first note. The next note I do want to talk about, well, I'm going to kind of show you, actually, let's do a quick run really quick so you can kind of get the idea of where my performance is. My performance can vary a lot, unfortunately, because it's Kael. If he gets a decreased cooldown because of the Masteries, which is the next thing that we're going to lead into, then it makes this grind insanely faster. But we kind of do a lot of good damage for the most part when it comes to our characters. Right now, you see, we only have 1 Diabolist. I don't know if she'll be able to get the speed buff on because they might kill her. We'll see. Okay, so we got that. We're going to get 1 kill there. Did a positive charge. Pretty awesome. If we had 3, that would be incredible, guys. So now they're going to kind of go, if we had 1 more Diabolist, we probably would be able to kind of get this going. But then we get that. We finished the round. And then we kind of did that in 31 seconds. That's usually the normal of what I grind it to. Sometimes I could do some crazy 25 seconds depending on the decreased cooldown proc happening for Masteries, which we'll discuss in a bit. But 30 to 40 seconds is usually the top most that I would probably hit. So now that you kind of saw what my speed performance is, it could go low or high. It's just, it kind of becomes RNG at that point. It leads to the next thing that I want to talk about, which is Kael's Masteries. So this is something that a lot of people really don't talk about on how important Masteries are when you're trying to be efficient, especially when farming. Like, masteries are insanely important when you're dealing with this. So if we kind of go to Kael really quick and look at what he does, I'm going to show a few mastery examples, and also I'm going to show some clan boss fights, because I want to I want to show a difference on there's only one item we don't have, which is Master Hexer. That would be the final point, but I really want to show the difference on flawless execution versus warmaster in clan boss and see how that looks. I also want to see how it is with, you know, just kind of doing the basic grind or whatever. But masteries are so important when it comes to grinding. Now, what you notice there is we had 2 bombs on us, guys, and we didn't die. And the reason we didn't die is because we had blood shield. Blood shield helps so much when it comes to this, and I don't die in this in grinding with Kael anymore. And my gear isn't great. We'll take a look at my gear as well, but basically it places a shield on the champion, and it's based when you kill someone, and it's based on 15% of the champion's max HP. So it's really good to have that item, especially if you get the first hit and you kill like the dog or something. I usually died to bombs in the past until I got blood shield. It's really low on the tier, so the next thing I need to tell you guys when it comes to being efficient and grinding, you really need to put in that Minotaur grind to kind of get Kael to the point where he farms efficiently. And a lot of people think that the farming for Kael is just going to happen quickly because you're just going to have that set. There's going to be a lot of times where you're going to die and you're going to be like, what the hell? Why am I dying and not everyone else? I'm telling you right now, it's because of this blood shield. It's also because of the speed boost you get on when you kill. It's also the increase on the damage here. You see, it says increases damage inflicted by 6% in arena, 3% in all other locations for each enemy killed by this champion in battle. Stacks across each round up to 12. So you get 12% extra damage on that. Then there's another one that increases speed somewhere. And then this is the decreased cooldown I was talking about, where has a 30% chance of decreasing the cooldown of a random skill by 1 turn if the damage inflicted exceeds 30% of the target's max HP. So if you do more than 30% damage on someone, you have the potential to decrease Acid Rain, the AoE attack, by 1 turn, which basically speeds up. We didn't get those procs in that last run, but you can get the idea of like how you can go faster up to like 20 seconds because of that. Because then it's like Acid Rain, decrease cooldown, Acid Rain. Like it's insane. There's also a speed one I'm trying to see. Increases damage inflicted by 5% for each dead ally, stacks up to 10%. So basically, if 2 people die, you also get damage increase from that. And then increases speed by 6 for each enemy killed by this champion, and it goes up to 18. So all these things culminated together, guys. When you get to that last round to kill the last people, it kind of speeds it up like very fast compared to how it would be if you didn't have these items. And then last but not least, you know, we do extra damage by 5% with full HP, and usually we're at full HP. And this works well with Blood Shield when we're grinding. And also we have crit damage increase here, and then we have the 5% crit damage. And lastly, over here we have an extra 20%. I wanted to see what the performance will be like with grinding with this 20% versus when we do it with Warmaster. So we're gonna do a little messing around with that. This is obviously not a Kael mastery guide video, but it's a really strong indicator to let you know that when you want to grind efficiently, especially with Kael or any of your starter characters, going down that Minotaur tree is what's going to really push you to that next level on why you feel like you're grinding for a minute plus. And it's because of these things. Obviously, you know, having artifacts is really good, but even in my case, my artifacts are 4 stars, 4 stars, 4 stars. I have 2 5-star items there. Then I have 3, 3-star items down here. It's not impressive gear, guys. So, the fact that I'm doing that in 30 seconds flat kind of shows you, like, hey, you can go faster if you did have better gear. So this is a perfect example. Yes, I did plus 16 most of the things. I didn't plus 16 the speed boots because just to let you guys know, because you guys are gonna probably look at the video. Let me shift to the side. So sorry. I didn't plus 16 the boots because that would basically put me faster than my character Jurang, and in my arena team he's debuffing. I'll have a whole discussion on arena teams and like kind of going through the flow and stuff another time. So, but yeah, that's the reason why I didn't, plus 16 that. I didn't want to plus 16 the shield because I feel like I could get something better in the future, but I mean, you can plus 16 them. It's whatever at that point. But Masteries is very important, guys. So I would say get your Minotaur runs up, try to do that, and then eventually you'll get faster runs. The next thing I definitely do want to kind of do really quick so you guys can get an idea, which I think will be really cool, is let's do a clan boss run with this spec and see how much damage we do. Why not? So if we go to clan boss right now, and ironically, my clan today decided to rush. You know what? No. Because if I do that top one, he may potentially die. We have to do it on a baseline clan boss that has HP. I don't want to do normal because I know potentially we're going to take him down. He only has 3 million health. Let's go brutal. I never did brutal before. This is actually going to be a good indicator to know where I'm at. So let's do this. You know, we might be able to do good. We might not. I have Bellinor just for that extra crit because he does crit across the board. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do the clan boss with this spec. Then we're just going to be like, okay, we did that much damage. And then we're going to do it with Warmaster later on in the video. I'm also going to show how we do a run in farming without masteries. So you can see the difference. It's so crazy how like inefficient you become compared to when you had the masteries because they're so important. So we're just going to take a look really, I'm just going to kind of chill out right now. We're going to see what the final stats are when Kael has that 20% crit damage versus him having Warmaster. Because Warmaster is the other popular spec that everyone really loves because specifically it helps with clan boss really well. But if we look at Kael right now, he dropped around 2.5 million damage, and that was with the crit damage 20% spec. So we'll do that. We're basically going to do the respec afterwards. What I do want us to do now is essentially take Kael's masteries all away, and now we're going to try to essentially grind with him on brutal, and you're going to see the difference. You're going to see a huge difference on performance, guys. So let's go here. Let's go to our boy Kael. We're going to go to Masteries. I got to take a mental note of this. All right, so now we're going to reset this. So now Kael has nothing. We're not going to give him any baselines, nothing. We just want to see how he performs when he doesn't have masteries. When he doesn't have masteries, let's see how he performs on brutal. And it's not going to be great. It's not going to be great, fam. I hope I don't die. It would be so lol if we died on it because we don't have the blood shield or whatever. But that's how important masteries are. All right, ready to do this? Let's see how long this takes us. Even with Diabolist, I'm keeping Diabolist in there because I want to show the strong comparison. Like, even though, like, yeah, they leveled up 6 levels, but who cares? We're facing 68s. Look at that. Look at the damage output on this first one. He has to take 3 hits. Even the little guys gotta help on this shit. This is crazy, guys. That's how important masteries are. I needed to show you guys this because there aren't enough videos that show this discrepancy right now. We're already 21 seconds in, and we're still on phase 2. We're about to hit 30. 30 is hit. We're still on round 2, guys. We're gonna go to a minute now. This is the thing what I wanted to really say. Thank God we're lucky and we didn't get the bomb. Because I'll tell you right now, if we got the bomb at that moment, we probably would die. We'd probably die. There it is. So 50 seconds. So that literally pushed it to around 50 seconds on pushing. All right, guys, we are back. So I just put the last point here in Warmaster. We went back to our original state, which is awesome. Obviously, like I said, we don't have all the scrolls to put Master Hexer, but that just increases the duration. But this still status quo will tell the difference between crit damage and what Warmaster can do. So I think it was 2.5 million that we saw damage output with the crit damage on Clan Boss. Let's see how that behaves right now. That the simple fact that we just put, you know, Warmaster in. I'm really curious to see if there's a huge damage increase when it comes to Kael. This is something that's been like really boggling my mind. So the fact that we're doing this in this video is kind of like really important. So let's take a look. I might potentially skip some of this video and just kind of go to the end, because I definitely do want to speed this video up so you guys can get an idea of what's going on. So if it starts taking longer than that, then like I'll probably have like maybe a couple of seconds run, maybe like up to a minute, and then show the output. That's pretty awesome. That is insane, man. That damage output. I'm like seeing that 82k pop. 65k. What the hell? He's gonna definitely go over 2.5 million. He definitely will. Oh, man. That works so well with his disintegrate because it hits multiple times, so it'll at least happen once. Like when he does his regular AoE or his regular attack, it's only a one-time hit, so it's like, you know, it's hit or miss on that one. But you know, this, I really want to see the output difference here. You see, that could miss there. It didn't happen because I think it's like a 60% chance. There's 65. We got like one more hit we can probably do. Maybe another one. Nope. Maybe. Maybe. Nope. Alright, what did we do? Wow, so we went from 2.5 mil to 3.2 mil. That is such a huge difference for Kael right there. Warmaster is so legit when it comes to this. Now, the final question really is, how much does it affect? If it does affect it in a good way, does it affect grinding? We're going to take a look. We're going to probably do 2 runs, and then we're going to be able to make an assessment there. So let's see what that's like. I don't think it's going to be too bad when it comes to grinding. We're going to take that out. We're going to just add some others. And then we're just going to go. All right, so let's see what happens here. I'm really curious. Like, this is actually, this is me learning to see the differentiator with you guys at the same time. I knew that Warmaster would be a really great thing for Clan Boss. It's just really the question is, how does it affect the grinds? Is it gonna slow us down to the point that, yo, we should probably just stick with the clit? Wow. The crit damage. Okay. Okay. And can we get that final hit within the 30 seconds? Still not a bad run, but we're not going to get that last hit in time. But this should kill everything. We're going to do one more run. We're at 38 seconds there. To sell this? Let's do it again, fam, to see what the final run will be there. And this will be like, okay, so then we can kind of get an estimate of what they are if we just average them together. All right, not bad. The fact that we're able to kill on the first run like that, like the first part, is really good. Okay. They're going to kill her before she can buff. Yeah. So we're not going to get the benefit of Diabolist like we did before. And we just use the AoE, which kind of makes it... Oh, we have a decreased cooldown, so maybe we might get a benefit out of this. We're going to have to deal with these hits. Hopefully Acid Rain went on cooldown. It did. So that makes it go to 33 seconds. And that's the real huge benefit when it comes to the Masteries there. I don't see too much of a difference when it comes to the Warmaster, to be honest. I still think it's still good, viable to do the grind with, just based on these numbers, because it still averages about what I'm assuming. But not having masteries definitely increases it significantly. Not having Diablos part of the runs also increases it significantly because they have that potential to do that speed boost, which is like so good. It's really good when it comes to grinding fast, guys. So we kind of saw how to grind faster with Kael, which is really awesome. I'm gonna try to edit this video a bit to make it a little more efficient so you guys can get the knowledge out of it. We saw that how clan bosses with crit damage 20%, how it differs significantly with more warmaster. We saw how Diablos plays a role up to a point. If I had 3 Diablos in this video, you guys would see it a little more how cool it would be. But I only had 1 at the time, but I wanted to get this video out to kind of explain how important that character is. And then we saw how the masteries were when we basically altered them and stuff. So shout outs to you guys for holding it down, showing love to the Fice fam. It really means a lot that you guys show this love and support. Thank you guys again for checking this video out. Again, I can't continue to grow without you guys, so if there's anything I could ask you to do, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, come join us on Discord. Definitely be sure to check out that merchandise when it's in the links below. You know, you can support with Patreon, all that good stuff. You'll see it in the ending stuff. Thank you guys so much for being amazing, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace! See you guys, and definitely be sure to let me know what you guys would love to see next, and I would try to make a video for you guys. I always love hearing from you guys. I love talking to you guys. You guys basically make my day. I try to support the raid community as much as possible, as well as any gaming community in general. I love putting videos up. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, if this is your first time here and you're watching from YouTube, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you ever come to Twitch, definitely be sure to hit that follow button. Come join us on Discord. The link is below in the YouTube description. Also, last but not least, I want to say major shout outs to the sponsors. If you guys also wanted to financially support the stream, definitely be sure to check out that YouTube description below. There is a Patreon link. And if you can't support financially, don't worry guys, there's other ways you can actually show support. That's getting the word out, sharing the content, letting friends and loved ones know about this this channel. Tell them to come and hang out. Come join us on Discord. You will not regret it. It's the best community / family ever. It says it right there on the freaking board. Yo, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you guys next time. Let me know in the comments below what you would like to see next, what you think about the video, and so on. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.